Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
52. 52 blue.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Back blasters. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner. I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. On the move past the 40. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
That one overthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. It's a great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be out of bounds, gained just a couple, and now he's got 3rd down coming up.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Big time.
Burrow. He'll set up the screen to Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to route. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Drill, 52. Down. Blast, 95. Hut.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Set, ready. Drill, 50. Smash, red. Set,
they will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
red, close.
So a turnover-filled first quarter has come to an end. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Love. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 2nd down, Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Claws red, blue striker, black ultra. Let's cut.
Back to throw is Love. That one caught, He finds Golden. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
17 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready up. You, yellow. Ready, ready. Black shot, black. 95. Green jack. Set.
Here's Love. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense. Rally.
For the pylon, he's in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That his first touchdown this year. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll run here with Brown. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Gun. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
A loss of 11 yards. And it's 3 and out.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll mark them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. As he'll be standing just inside the back. Oh, not the back. And And he's going to get into the end zone. The fake spike works for a touchdown. Greg, we talk about it so often. Very little room to operate. And the special teams unit takes advantage, not only the block, but they recover for the touchdown.
And this is always the concern, Mike. Anytime you have to operate and punt out of your own end zone, there's just not the necessary space like there is in the field between the punter and the protection unit. In this case, the defense just gets aggressive. They put the rush on. They come away with the block. Touchdown.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. On 1st and 10, Burrow. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Burrow. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
3rd and long.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 MT. Take. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Whoa. And we'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Red cycle. Here we go. Set. 33. 6. Mega. Drill green. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to air this one out. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 11, 90. 11, Thomas.
Now, Burrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. Micah Parsons. What a first half. He's pulling together his 3rd sack of the game. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter.
On 2, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Gun. Stop. Right, 11, Thomas. 12. 11. 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready. Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
Ball
and
red.
9.
Wait. Set.
Love to throw. There's a short one caught by Crab. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 3rd and 2.
Black Ultra. Ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Flush to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops, and that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away. It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
What's your set? Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch.
Hey, we're good.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll return this from the 10. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Here we go.
First down throw for Burrow. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On one, ready?
First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go, here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot. Hot.
On first down, Burrow. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Set, ready. 10 black. Claw, 10. Green jack, smash, red. Steel, black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Kraft. But he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
Third
6.
down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Ready. 52 black ultra.
Love. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Love. We'll get this one out to Jacobs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Slide blue. Red. Cycle. Down. Blue. 32. Hut.
Now Jacobs. And the Packers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Clock. Set.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Parsons. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game.
Gun. Cut.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Looking down the field there. But it's balls incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle. They just cannot get anything going through the air.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 11. Cut.
Here's Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
12. 11 Thomas.
A gain of 30. First down.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go. 60 red. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Open is the tight end, Pratt. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Yellow, trail, yellow,
42-yard line.
Ready. Flash, 52, blue. Set, cut.
On 1st and 10, here's Luck. The open man is Reed. He's got it. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard. Now Luck. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and and it'll set up a third down.
Green Jack, down. Ready.
Now Love. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Black shot. Slide blue. Here we go. Right, white. 33. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Jacob will get it to start the fourth quarter. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Okay, ready?
Second and a yard.
Blue striker. Steel. Black. Black ultra. Here we go. Red. 38. Set.
Throwing is Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. And the Packers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Red.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Red. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. To the goal line and in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
McManus on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead.
Bengals nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6. down to 0, that is not the way to start a drive. So that'll move them back half the distance, and they'll try it again. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
On one, ready? 11, and here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown.
Burrow's pass complete to Chase Brown. A gain of 7.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Just stop.
Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
11, 90. Gun. Cut.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow will find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just past the marker. The ball was in the proper place for a new set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. It's a little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Back.
Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Throwing is Burrow. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. On 2. The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
A carry here for Brown. Finding space inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Micah Parsons just making it look like child's play. His 5th sack of this one. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Let's get set. 11.
Back to throw, Burrow. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one the distance. Touchdown, Packers. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Gun.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. This one could be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
On 1, ready?
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Right 80.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Here we go. Right 80. Right shot. 11. 11 and Kahan.
Burrow working in the pistol. Forced to his right, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Javon Hargrave. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 11. Kahan.
Burrow to throw. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is incomplete. Here we go. That's what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Okay, right.
3rd down and 9.
Red, snipe, needle, blue. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On fourth down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. Charlie Jones, deep to return. Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win for the Packers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds.